5 minimalist steps to follow when buying things. Hello everyone, I'm Alexandra. Welcome back to Brave New World. Today we discuss the 5 steps to follow when buying clothes and not only. I consider each one of them as a singular law and treat them as a Bible when willing to purchase. And so far, I never got disappointed with the outcome. So I hope they help you too and bring more clarity and happiness in your life as well. 1. Consider every purchase. Now, I'm really distant from the idea we as a humanity will stop buying anytime soon, but I think what we could do is simply consider in detail every single purchase. So I started asking myself, do you really need this product? And why? For what usage I buy it exactly? Can I replace it with something I own already? Do I have similar items so I can avoid buying this one maybe? Turned out, more questions I was asking myself, more satisfying answers I was getting. An example, I got a little kitty and everyone advised me immediately to buy one of the 3 scratching posts, but I wasn't really feeling it right for me. They looked absolutely standard, no personalization, and honestly not something that worth to spend over. I made a research on Pinterest, I'll leave you a link in the description, and turned out cats like scratching paintings. Okay, it's not a real painting, but I don't know how to call it exactly. So I decided to make one by myself. I used the underframe from an old printed picture. I've reproduced a really basic waving cloth post, and ta-da! Well, I'm still working on it, but in the meantime, my kitty uses the little mat on the front door and is absolutely happy with it. 2. Be happy with your choice. There was time when I would wonder a lot if buy one or another item and eventually buy both with them with the idea I can give back one. So I would go back home, try them, and in my intent to decide which one I prefer, guess what? I end up keeping both, only because I wasn't sure. Today I make sure to buy only what I need, want, and makes me feel happy. I discovered it's not the item itself that gives me that feeling, but the certainty that in any case I make the best choice, and it's not disputable. 3. Buy quality. In the past, when I would go shopping, I would expect to end up with the maximum of number of items for the minimum amount of money. An example, for €100, I would expect them to transform in at least 4 or 5 garments, if not even more. It's ridiculous. Which meant I had to buy them from fast fashion brands. But what you get from the average of €20 per garment is not quality, because fabric, dyeing, print, thread, stitching, hardware, zippers and pullers, workmanship, inspection, transportation, design, they cannot cost more than 20-30% of selling price. So if I pay €20 for a dress, it means €4 is production value and €60 margin. For €4, it's not possible to buy a long-lasting garment. Now, I buy only quality clothes that has COTS or Ecotech label certificates. But the main point when I buy clothes now is that my money has a value for me, and so I invest them in valuable only garments. Consume less. Since I've started reading about minimalism, I reconsidered as well a lot the fashion industry. Don't misunderstand me, I love fashion. That's why I became fashion designer in first place. But the industry that goes together with the glamour of fashion is not as alluring. Overproducing and irrational buying just contribute to pollution and being a threat for life on Earth. There are many things I buy much less than before. Clothes is one of them. Consuming clothes is different than consumed clothes. The last one have been worn, made me feel comfortable and happy. But simply consuming clothes means keep buying and storing in your wardrobe new or almost items. So for me it's pointless. Recycle. Do you really need something new? Also, don't forget what is new for you might not be new for someone else, and the other way around. I needed a good quality waterproof jacket for my trip in South America, and I was fixed with few brands, but especially I wanted it to be in Gore-Tex material as I consider it perfect for the purpose. Even if I'm a designer, I never worked with this fabric before, so it took me many hours of research and turned out if I wanted a good quality one, I should spend something like 500 euro for a new jacket. It was quite a price. So then I looked on Vinted and well, I found what I was looking for. I got my Mille Gore-Tex double jacket that I negotiated for 120 euro, delivery included, from a selling price of 170 euro. And we talk about 500 euro original price jacket that was in great conditions because it was coming from a brand that uses good quality. You see, for its previous owner, the jacket was waste as she didn't need it anymore. Vinted was the receiving platform of this material and I brought it back to life by purchasing and using it. We can kind of define it like recycling process. So here are my minimalist steps I always blindly follow. Since I do it, I feel I live in a better new world. So I invite you to try as well. And let me know what you think in the comments below. I will be happy to hear your voice. If you enjoyed the video, press for like and subscribe for my channel so you're not gonna miss the next one. See you in the upcoming video, and in the meantime, be brave, follow my 5 steps for a new world.